going to be showing you how to put a USB insert in for your RAM 1500. Do me a favor, take a second, drop a comment down below, click on the like button, and subscribe for me. Now this should work for the 1500, 2500, and 3500 series. And again, it is with an auto dimming rear view mirror. So if you don't have an auto dimming mirror, you may have to get your power elsewhere. Now I've got this kit off of Amazon. I'll put the link in the description below. It's about 25, 26 bucks. There are some cheaper ones on there, but I've bought this same kit for probably 15 trucks I've installed these on. This kit seems to work pretty much flawlessly. I've never had any issues with it, never tripped any codes or anything like that. It comes with a USB A, B, and C, and the adapter itself. So the first thing we need to do is get to the wiring harness. Now it looks like the whole thing just pops off, but you actually have to pull off the center insert first. Now I've seen some people online sticking a screwdriver in there in the gap to the side, or their pry tool. Don't do that, you're going to tear up your trim. Just take your pry tool, start at the top by the ceiling and pull down a little bit. This piece will pop out and slide right up out of there. That's the easiest way to remove it without damaging anything. Now there are 4 tabs that hold this next piece on. You want to pull straight down away from the windshield towards you, so not down towards the dashboard, but towards you. If they get stuck a little bit like these did, you don't want to break them off, so just take your pry tool, stick it between the glass and the plastic, and give it a little pressure, and it should pop right loose. And you can see the 4 tabs in there. Again, if you pull at angles, you can snap those off. It should come off really simply. If you're pulling too hard, there's something wrong. Now that that's off, we need to get the wiring harness. Now the wiring harness slides kind of up into the mirror a little bit. It does not pull out very far, so just pull it out to where you can get to it. The hardest part about this is figuring out how to get the harness off of there. If you look at the bottom, there's like a little loop. I just stick that little flathead screwdriver in there, push up a little bit, and the tab will pop right off. There's not really a push tab or a pull tab or anything to release that harness, so it can be a little difficult. After you get that off, just take the adapter, stick it in place. So basically the factory harness gets bypassed and your USB cable should be hanging off the end. Now before I go any further, I want to test and make sure my power is working correctly, make sure I don't have a bad adapter or anything. So I'm just grabbing my phone, I've got a USB-C, I hit the key on, and it pops right on. I turn the key off, power disconnect, so I know I've got power on with my ignition now, so my dash cam should work perfectly fine. Now you're putting back a lot more than what you took out in the first place. It does come with a couple zip ties, but you're gonna have to find a way to fit this in there. It does fit in there. You've just got to kind of manipulate it around a little bit. Looks a little awkward when you're trying to put it back up in there on camera, but you just kind of have to feel around, find a place where it all fits in there, and the cover should pop back up on fairly easily. Just take in consideration where your tabs are. And for instance, mine, I want to hang down below my mirror. So I want my lead to stick out the bottom like I'm showing you there. If you wanted your camera or radar detector, whatever you're mounting, to come out the side or out the top, just lead the wire out that way. And then when you're putting your cover back on, there should be enough room between the glass and that cover that the wire will pinch slightly, but not cut it off. Now, once I have it kind of where I want to, I'm going to take my pry tool and I'm just going to pull down a little bit. I don't want to pop the tabs back off. And I just want to feed the last little bit of wire. And I only want enough wire hanging out to get into my dash camera on here. So I'm just feeding the rest of that back up in there to where you can't see it. Last part of the installation is putting the little cover back in. And as you can see, it just fits right down on the mirror. Snap the bottom 2 pieces in, snap the top 2 pieces in, and you should be done. And it should click once you get it in place. And after all that, what you have is a nice clean install for your dash camera. There's no wires hanging over your dashboard. There's no feeding it behind the back of the dash, up the pillars, across the headliners. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please click on like and subscribe.